That was Janet Jackson. That's the way love goes. So in America, recently, we have had armed people try to subvert the will of the people and overthrow the government and try to put their puppet in charge. We have a guy right now who says that if he were able to run again, that he would pardon all those people who try to subvert the will of the American people right now. Right now in America, we have municipalities who refuse to teach history. We don't want history taught. We don't want you to learn certain things. Right now in America, there are people who are trying to dominate a woman's will and control a woman's body right now. Right now in America. Right now in America, there are people who are trying to make it hard for some people to vote. Almost impossible. Shortening days, taking polling places out, changing the rules because they don't want some people to vote. Right now in America, they are banning books. Right now in America. Right now in America, there are places where you can have a tip line. There are tip lines that exist that you can tell on a woman who's about to have an abortion. Right now in America. Right now in America, there's an American sports team called the Commanders. What does that sound like? That is Handmaid's Tale. And this is how it happens. Have you ever noticed I love this country. I do. I have a point of reference. I've been to several other places. This is the place I choose to live. But I can't say honestly that it is the most honest, forthright country. I imagine that would be hard for anybody. But America seems to be obsessed with changing people, changing the opposites, changing the rules. America is like a woman, a beautiful woman who only wants to be seen in makeup. Never. She does anything so that you can't see her without being dolled up. Her makeup is on all the time. You never get a glimpse of her and how she looks naturally. That's America. It will always make sure you see them in the best light, and whatever doesn't do it, I'm going to move it out of the way. You know what happens to people who have decided that makeup is the way rather than change and be seen as they are? They've decided that there is something about them that is so distasteful, they don't want other people to see it, right? I got to have this makeup on, or people will see me and think I'm not what I appear to be. I'm uglier than, I do something unattractive. No one would like me if they knew who I really was. When sometimes nothing can be further from the truth. But you are determined, this country is determined to control the optics, even though everything says differently. Everything says differently. The nuance at best. But when you're determined to cover your flaws, to mask them, to not let anybody see them, you can't grow either. Why would you change if you're already seen as perfect? If everything you've done has always been okay, and I can just put makeup on it and make people look the other way and change the rules, what incentive is there for me to be differently, to act differently, to treat people differently? When all I gotta do is keep wearing makeup, thicker and thicker, changing the lights, making sure you never see me as I am. America is Cinderella, trying to get home before the clock strikes midnight, and you get to see that beautiful woman who you've held in high esteem being led in a pumpkin driven by mice. And she's not nearly as pretty as you were always told and led to believe she was. And the clock is striking close to striking 12, and America can't stand to be seen as it truly is and has been. That's a little note from the GED section. We got the Jazz Report up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.